Hello again, it's Teacher Mark. I'm going to do some more readings of Good English, Oxford Reading Tree. We're going to do two stories again, lower level and a higher level. We're going to start off with a 2A book. So let's get started. Share the screen so you can see the story. This is Reading at Home, 2A, Poor Old Rabbit. Oh no, it's a poor rabbit. So the children are playing in the park with a football, and Floppy saw a toy rabbit. So the toy rabbit's in the bin. Poor old rabbit, said Floppy. Nobody wants it. And all the children are too busy playing with the football, and other dogs are chasing squirrels, and kids are flying kites. But only Floppy's seen the rabbit. Floppy took it to Kipper. Poor old rabbit, said Kipper. Looks very dirty and it's got a ripped ear. It's not very good. Kipper took it to Mum. There's Kipper and Floppy showing it to Mum. And it looks like Floppy's got fleas. Look at this rabbit, said Kipper. Nobody wants it. Poor rabbit. So poor old rabbit, said Mum. Dad washed it. So Dad's put it in the washing machine. You can see it going round. Kipper brushed it. Chip and Wilma mended it. So they've sewed its ears back up nice and good. And Floppy's watching on. Everybody wanted it now. And then they all started fighting and pulling at it. Oh no! They don't want to rip it or damage it again. Even Floppy's trying to get it. But poor old rabbit, said Kipper, and he's bandaged it back up. So that's a good story, isn't it? So we have to think about, why do you think somebody has put the rabbit in the bin? Why isn't it always safe to take toys out of the bin in the park? Why did everybody want the rabbit at the end of the story? What is your favorite toy? What would you do if it got old and torn? Would you just throw it in the bin? Maybe not. We've got a nice maze, and Kipper's got to try and find his way through the maze to the rabbit. So if you enjoy these, don't forget you can go to the Oxford website and find the books, www.oup.com. It's Oxford University Press series. Right, so that's book one, which was the 2A. So now we'll go for the 5C. This is The Secret of the Sands. So I wonder what this is about. So the children and even Floppy are looking at the computer. The children were playing on the computer. They were playing Chip's new game, Secret of the Sands. Oh no, suddenly the magic key began to glow. Look at the key, cried Biff. It's time for an adventure. Floppy growled. He didn't want an adventure, but the magic was starting to work. The magic took the children into a desert. They saw a boy riding a camel across the hot sands. The boy rode up to them. My name is Al. He said, you must come to my tent. You can't stay out in this hot sun. It's not good to be in a hot sun, is it? On a hot day, you get dehydrated. You need to drink lots of water. So Ali helped the children climb onto the camels. Floppy sat with Kipper. This camel is too bumpy for me, thought Floppy. Ali took the children to his tent. He gave them some cooler clothes. Then he showed them a map. So he's a very nice boy. He's helping them. I'm going to the village on this map, said Ali. Nobody lives there now, but long ago my father hid some treasure there. He called it the Secret of the Sands. Secret of the Sands? That's the same name as my game, cried Chip. Can we help you to find the treasure? So there's the treasure map. And there's a village he wants to go to where the treasure is. Oh, yes, I'd like you to help, said Ali. Come on, let's go. They rode through deep rocky valleys and up steep sandy hills. And they're being followed as well. 2 people in the mountains. At last they came to the village. There was sand everywhere. It had blown into the empty rooms and drifted over the walls. There must have been a sandstorm, said Ali. It all looks different from the map. I don't know where to look. So he's looking a bit confused and a bit lost, and the map's not helping him because it doesn't look the same. And oh, Floppy's chasing an animal. Wilf pointed to an old tower. That's the tower on the map, he said. We must be very near the treasure. Let's look here. They looked into the shadowy rooms and poked the sand with sticks. I'll help too, thought Floppy, and he dug some deep holes, and we can see Floppy outside digging a big hole. Suddenly, Floppy disappeared. Help! Shouted Biff. Floppy has fallen down a hole. We must rescue him. There's Floppy's tail hanging out the hole. They climbed down into a hidden room. Wilma shone her torch around, and something glittered in the light. It was a treasure chest. So good old Floppy's found the treasure chest. The chest was full of glittering gold and sparkling jewels. The secret of the sand, said Ali. How beautiful. The children put the chest onto Ali's camel. Suddenly they heard a noise. It grew louder and louder. Brrr. So maybe there's a car coming. No, it's a motorbike. 2 men on a motorbike came speeding towards them. They're desert robbers, cried Ali. They're after the treasure. The children raced away, but the robbers came closer and closer. They're going to catch us, cried Biff. What can we do? So they're all struggling, trying to get away. Crash! Suddenly there was a loud crash. Floppy has saved us, shouted Kipper. The robbers have fallen into one of his holes. They'll never get us now. They got back safely, and Ali gave Floppy a golden camel. Thank you for saving us, he said. The magic key began to glow. It's time for us to go, said Biff. So what a hero dog Floppy is. All the holes he's dug round looking for the treasure, the bike's crashed in it. The magic took the children home. What an adventure, said Chip. What glittering gold, said Wilma. What big bumpy camels, thought Floppy. And Floppy still got his chain. So that was quite cool, adventure. So why do you think the book is called The Secrets of the Sands? Why didn't Floppy like the adventure? How did Floppy save the children? And what sort of treasure would you like to find? And again, we're followed up with Ali, and he's got to find the treasure. We've got the robbers. There's a snake, the desert rat, and a big vulture bird. There's more snakes and cactus. So you have to try and work your way through to find the treasure. Hope you enjoyed that. More readings coming soon. Have a good day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.